There are lots of buttons to click on in MagicSchool AI, and honestly, it's really easy to get lost. In this video, I'm going to show you the top 3 tools to use within MagicSchool AI for teacher productivity, student clarity, and streamlining your work. Cue the intro. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel Carrillo, and if you'd like to learn more EdTech tips and food recipes, make sure you click on that subscribe button. But now, let's hop over to MagicSchool AI and show you how to get your valuable time back. Go ahead and head over to MagicSchool.ai, and if you don't already have a free account, go ahead and sign up for one. And once you're there, the first tool we're going to look at is the Standards Unpacker. I have mine here because I've started. If you can't find it, just simply do a search for it. There's a paid tier, but everything that you're about to see is actually going to be done with a free account. So I actually have an 8th grade social studies teak ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Standards Unpacker. And I'm going to go ahead and choose my grade level, 8th grade. And here's where you could put in your standard with any additional information. You can also say it with voice as long as you give microphone access, or you can upload a document like a PDF. I happen to have my standards here. It is 8th grade social studies, Texas Teaks, and it is 8.16a, identify influential ideas from historic documents on U.S. government. When I click generate, there it is. It broke down the standard by giving me key components, skills, knowledge, and concepts that students will have to walk away knowing, as well as expectations and some sample learning targets. This is pretty awesome, and you can copy and paste these and modify them how you see fit, including some teaching methods and possible assessment ideas along with a quick summary. This is pretty neat because it's done a lot of that work for me. From here, I can copy it and then put it into a Google Doc or what have you, or a Microsoft Word document if you even use Microsoft Word, and make it yours. So that's our first tool, the Standards Unpacker. The next tool we're going to be looking at is the Rubric Generator. I've got it saved. If you can't find it, do a search. And from here, all we got to do is now put in our point scale, grade level, standard objective, and description. So this particular teak is going to be 8th grade. I want to do a 3-point scale, and my standard and objective is as follows. Students will be able to identify influential ideas from historic documents on U.S. government. And for my assignment description, let's go ahead and put that in. Students select a historical document and create a comic book that visually represents its key ideas and arguments. And if there's any additional information that you need to put in here, you can go ahead and put that here. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and click on Generate. And there it is. It's got a 3-point scale, and it's grading on the concept of understanding, visual representation, dialogue and narration, and historical context. If I like it, I can go ahead and copy this and maybe put it into another document, make those necessary changes that I need to make, or if I need to, I can edit the prompt and kind of drill down to get a better rubric if I'm not necessarily happy with this one. And tool number 3 is the email responder. I have it starred. If you can't find it, you could do a quick search for it and add it to your favorites by clicking on that star. So here's our email responder. All we need to do is put in our author name, the email, in other words, paste the email that you received from the parent or staff member that you want to reply to, and any additional information that you want to communicate in your message. In this case, we're talking about kind of an angry email from Homer Simpson, there it is, to his son Bart's teacher, Mrs. Krabappel, but you will notice that he addressed her as Mrs. K in the original email. Now, one thing you don't want to put into AI is personal identifiable information. So you'll notice that I'm leaving out Bart's name and replacing that with student name, a placeholder. So now you can see that I have an email that was originally delivered from the parent. I put it in here, and some of the messages that I'd like to convey in my email are along these lines. I want to obviously say that I'm sorry about this, and here are some of my reasons why he did not get a chance to eat his lunch. However, I want to make sure that I word this and massage this in a way where it comes off positive. Let's go ahead and click generate. Here is the response. So thank you for reaching out. Unfortunately, we had a fire drill and assembly that caused delays, making the lunch line longer than usual. I noticed that it was Bart's turn. Interesting that it did that. He forgot his lunch card, which contributed to the wait. So you'll see that it did a pretty good job of doing that. I can edit the email if I want to directly within MagicSchool, and then I can copy it and paste it into my email program tool that we use, and I can really quickly get that email off after making my particular edit. So there it is, my 3 favorite tools within MagicSchool AI. Number 1 is that standards unpacker, 2 is that rubric generator, and 3 is the email responder. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and share it with somebody else. And if you have a question or a comment, make sure you drop that comment. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, buen provecho.